Welcome everybody to the newest episode of the RetroYuuki Roundup podcast or Roundup show, whatever you would like to call it. It is Sunday, March 5th, 2023, and on the agenda for today's show, we'll be talking about Mario Day on the 10th of March. We'll be talking about what we're gonna be featuring for Francis the Hedgehog Reacts. The Infinite Zone is returning, and Francis the Cat content begin soon. Let's get started with the roundup and the roadmap for March. Hey everybody, Yuuki here with a Jimmy Duke's shirt. So on the top line, we have the games coming for this month. On the middle line there with emulation tutorials, I still have tutorials for you all. And we have our featured specials. Let's get started first with the games of the month. Games of the month include Mario's Jammin Journey, and that's starting tomorrow night at 5:30. That is our first official game for the month of March. We finished Cursed Castles. Also in line, we have Mario Hoops 3 on 3, our little excursion to the basketball court. Then our first Super Mario World ROM hack of the year, Mario Luigi Cola Kingdom Quest. And if we have time, we have Super Mario Sunshine. If we have time at the end of the month, we're going to be featuring one of these games, Super Mario World Crowd Control Edition. We might even do some Super Mario 64 randomizer, or one of two Super Mario World ROM hacks, Super Mario Bros. 1X or Super Mario Bros. 3X. One of those games will be selected for our extra game should we have time for the end of the month. Also, some emulation tutorials for you. We have Dolphin SNES 9X and Melon DS. I have the next Dolphin emulator coming up soon. And finally, our featured special. On March 10 to the 12th, we're going to be featuring a special ROM hack called Warped Worlds, and that is going to be celebrating Mario Day on the 10th. Mario Day, of course, is March 10, this Friday. And we do have a special video for you guys talking about my history with Mario on the 10th of March to celebrate Mario Day. So get ready for that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the channel itself of the RetroYuuki Productions and all that good stuff. And here is the channel as of right now. I do want to go over some community highlights, including this poll. So I asked you guys 2 days ago on the third of what arc do you want me to react to for Francis the Hedgehog when it comes to Taveri Seder Peace? And you have selected Showdown for the Seven Legend Wings, and that series is about this. So they collect some rings, like collecting emeralds, and we're gonna take a look at that soon. So Showdown for the Seven Legend Rings featuring the Dimensional Alex arc. So we're gonna learn about the Dimensional Alex. So get ready for that. So Dimensional Alex is gonna be our main focus character for this particular series. So no spoilers, please. Do not spoil it in my comment section. I really want to react to it with Francis the Hedgehog. Most genuinely. So we're gonna feature that starting this coming week. So that would be for Francis the Hedgehog. Also, in terms of our content for the week, on the community tab, don't forget Tuesday and Thursday VR chat with Francis the Wolf on the Tuesday and Luna the Wolf on the Thursday on the night of March. Keep in mind both streams are 5:30, and for Francis the Wolf on Tuesday, we are testing out monetization, so you will see ads during the streams. You will see ads during the streams. They will be from Google, so Google will be in charge of advertisement for that stream. I am not in charge. I'm gonna be trusting Google on that one. So get ready for that. Keep in mind that this is a test for monetization. I just want to see how your experiences is. What kind of ads are they serving you during the VR chat streams? I want to see what they feature. So that will be starting. That will be our testing week next week for monetization for VR chat. When it comes to content for next week as well, Francis on Tuesday, Luna on Thursday, Fortnite on Saturday for our community night. Ignore the March 18. I am not officially sure what we're gonna do on March 18 yet. That's not official. That the DMZ was supposed to be from a few weeks ago, but I moved it because of we had to do some stuff for other content. But I moved it. We'll see if we're gonna do DMZ. Call of Duty Warzone, Modern Warfare. Because I want to see if you still want me to do COD. Because for sure Fortnite is more draw. So, so that's the schedule for the main channel. In terms of gaming, in terms of RetroYuuki Gaming, we have Jammin Journeys for Mario. That will be our next ROM hack. That will be tomorrow at 5:30. Starting 5:30 tomorrow, I will have a preview video for you guys of this game tonight. I'm editing a video for you guys tonight. Other content to be notified about is this. We have a poll for you guys of the Infinite Zone, like I mentioned earlier. We're gonna return to the Infinite Zone, but for video game art, not Sonic art. Sonic art is gonna be forecasted for Francis the Hedgehog. So, so keep the format or new format. What I mean by keep the format, when we started the Infinite Zone, the keep the format is like this. So I do it exactly like I did it when I started Infinite Zone. So Infinite the Jackal visits DeviantArt Sylvace edition was for Silver and Blaze. So what I did for this was I did Silver first, then Blaze, and then both of them together like a couple. And then for this one, Valentine Tails mode did the same thing. Tails first, Cosmo second, both of them together. And then Sonali, same thing. And then we did one for the individual, like Silver, for example. Now keep in mind any Silver, Silver Dark, Dark Silver, all that good stuff. Silver Mermaid. I meant to say Silver the Merman, but the Merhog, but I forgot about that. Silver in Merhog form, that's what the actual thing is. And then here we have Cosmo. Here's the one for Cosmo. So this is by the old format. That is what I mean by old format. Same thing I did with Francis the Hedgehog. So we'll be talking about that. Now, the other point we have, the only other thing we have on the channel right now is we have this new video, VR Chat Highlight Outro Package 2023. And this is basically the outro for the highlight videos. It is a brand new version of the outros. So on this version, if I can pause it correctly, there we go. So on this version, we now have a upper lower third on a board on the top right corner of your screen. And the username is on the top in the red section. In the blue section, we have the name of the characters. For example, in this case, I just put this video up from Canva, RetroYuuki as Shady, and then we have we have Lone Casey Kyle the Wolf. So the username on the top, character name on the bottom. It's going to be the same thing when we do roleplay again. Same thing here. The only reason why that it says as himself, Boats actually told me to do that, so I did that as a courtesy. So here is a new look at the credit sequence, cast and crew. So we have an emerald. Keep in mind that two of the names here are made up for the purpose of testing. For example, Denver Long as Denver the cat does not exist. That is just a made-up name for testing purposes. Same thing as Lunar Starlight as Luna the cat. That doesn't exist either because, first of all, there is no Luna the cat. There is Luna the wolf by me, but no Luna the cat. And then obviously the other three are official names. Same thing here when we talk about worlds visited. These are all testing. The only one that actually exists is Sovereign's Chill Home. The other two are actual real life places. Staples Center, or now known as the Crypto.com Arena, is a real place. It does not exist in VR chat. SoFi Stadium is a real place. It's in Los Angeles. Inglewood, it's the home of the Rams. But they don't have it in VR chat. There is only one stadium in the NFL that actually is also in VR chat, and that's AT&T, home of the Dallas Cowboy. So take that look. Take a look at that one. That's pretty neat. So all this is correct as of today. So I changed it up a little bit, and then this side, this one goes up. So the next time we do a VR chat highlight package, this is the new outro. The music is the same. We're still using Lakitu Valley 2 from Mario Golf. So that is up on the board if you guys want to take a look at that. One other thing I want to point out is the streaming schedule. Or is another podcast we're starting, and that is called the Yuuki VR Show. And the idea here, in terms of what the show is going to be about, it's more of the VR chat stuff that I do, like my time in VR chat, stories, how we started VR chat, and what I think of VR chat. So that's the Yuuki VR Show, and that's coming up starting next week. New podcast. Um, we do have one other thing to talk about, and that is this game, Tails Lucky, new Super Lucky Tail. The game is actually good, but I don't think when I started streaming it, it didn't work. Okay, and that's okay. I understand why. A lot of you like the Mario, so I'm gonna stick with the Mario. Okay, so Mario, 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 and you're gonna get your wish. You're gonna get more Mario. Okay, so like I said in the roadmap. Other things I want to touch on. There is a chance because I'm doing a lot of Mario now. I am going to rename it to Mario Yuuki. Mario Yuuki used to be a idea that I had for a channel talking about Mario stuff, and you know what? Now that I think about it, it might be renamed to Mario Yuuki. But don't jump on the bandwagon yet. I'm just giving you guys that hint. Some new stuff on the channel. If you guys are interested, we have the She's Mine episodes 6 and 7. We have the newest reaction to Gia the Dark Angel. Infinite doesn't want to be let go of Gia. That is now up on the board. In terms of new stuff in the fun box, we have the Making a Duke Nation t-shirt in V-Royd Studio. I actually got to make the logo of Jimmy Dukes, as in Jimmy Dukes Gaming, in V-Royd Studio. If you want to take a look at that, that is up on the board. Now, Mario Maker 2, I have decided to drop Mario Maker for the moment. It's just because I want to focus on games that I don't have to turn my head to. What do you mean by that? Turn my head. So, when I play games on a Switch, I have to turn around in order to make sure the chat is working properly, the models, the the stuff is working correctly, and that takes a little bit, and I don't want to take away from the game experience. So that's why I'm gonna hold off Nintendo Switch games for a while. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not that I don't want to play Mario Maker. I love Mario Maker, but I have to make sure I keep up with everybody's chat messages, and I don't want it to keep turning around every 5 minutes. To sure. Um, One other thing before we end this video off and this episode of the podcast is we have the a few more things actually. We have a new schedule of streaming here. I wanna draw your attention to. I mean, in terms of like timing and stuff. If I can find that post, because I remember I did post something up of it on it before we start talking about Francis the Cat. And that was actually I have the I have the photo. Let me go ahead and post up that photo. So we have a new schedule of streams here. So we're talking about timing. Now this is more of the reason why we're doing this. Here we go. Let me make sure I have the right one, because I have two versions of the schedule. Here we go. So here is the schedule as of right now. Most of the days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on the main productions channel. Everybody knows about that. Saturdays are for our community nights. Sundays, I am going to remove. The only reason why is because Sunday is my church day. And what happens is I don't do much on a Sunday except for content. The catch is I go to church. The thing is, if I feature a stream at night, the latest stream is 9:30 at the night. And that's actually just the starting day, the starting time. 9:30 at night is hard. 9:30 at night is 12:30 a.m. Eastern. Nobody's gonna watch at 12:30 a.m. in a.m. And I've noticed that already. So that's why I stopped 8:45, except on Wednesdays and when we do Ghost Stream. So no more Sundays. So now what happens to community night, indie game night? I am going to make it where we're going to be doing our regular game. So no more Sunday. Instead, I'm gonna preview a game on Sunday. More like a video for you guys or a podcast of the RetroYuuki Roundup. So that's what I'm saving Sunday for. And you never know, I might be doing a meeting with our roleplay people. So I'm gonna do that to get ready for roleplay again. On the gaming channel, we are Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I might add Friday because of no Sunday. Okay, no Sunday for now. I might do a Sunday, but I might do on Facebook only. We'll see. Now both channels, I'm gonna remove that. So we're gonna alternate between the gaming channel and the main channel. Okay, so keep that in mind. So that is the new content schedule timing. Now we do need to talk about Francis the Cat, because his channel is new and his content will start soon. So what anime art do you guys want Francis the Cat to start with first? You guys said Blue Exorcist, as in the anime Blue Exorcist. And I remember watching this thing when it started, and it's this one right here. Blue Exorcist, if I can spell that correctly. Yeah, let me see if we can. Yeah, this is Blue Exorcist. Brino, Brino Kumara, there's Kameki, there's those guys, those those characters. So we're gonna react to fan art and stuff. Like we do with the Sonic stuff and the video game. For video game, we're gonna start with Infinite the Jackal. We're gonna start with Mario. Oops, not Mario. Mario. There we go. We're gonna start with Mario art because why not? It's almost Mario Day, so why not? Okay, so that is the show for today. I cannot wait for more to do more content for you guys. Now, Francis the Cat will have his own voice mod. I cannot deviate with I cannot have Francis the Cat have the same voice as Francis the Hedgehog. Francis the Hedgehog or Francis the Wolf. Okay, just like Infinite the Jackal cannot have the same voice. Okay, as Francis the Hedgehog. Because both of them are different side. Okay? So if Francis the Hedgehog is Sonic art and channel reactions, Francis the Cat is gonna be anime art, and Infinite the Jackal is gonna be video game art. All right, we will see you guys 5:30 tomorrow for the next our next ROM hack, and I will be giving you guys a preview video of that ROM hack later tonight. It is called Super Mario 64 Jammin Journey. You have some fun with that one. That looks to be a good one. I cannot wait to play it for you guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 Pacific. If anything develops between now and then, I will let you guys know in a special episode. Especially when it comes to roleplay. There is a roleplay on the way, but I cannot speak of it too much right now. I gotta keep it a surprise. Okay, so we'll see you guys 5:30 tomorrow, live for Jammin Journeys. Enjoy.